Hello and welcome back to our New World Order campaign in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In our last episode we successfully completed our war over here and managed to create this duchy and thereby create our vassal merchant republic. Here's Grand Mayor Otto, who is currently in charge there. He is apparently not getting the wrong government type penalty that I thought he would be getting, but maybe that will only apply to his successor or something, we'll find out. So he's giving us some money at the moment. Not sure how much exactly. Less than our other vassal mayors in our normal cities, I guess, for the moment, but maybe as they build more trade posts, their income will get better, and he's given us the ability to raise boats, which is great. 52 ships, which I think is enough to carry about 10,000 troops. Let's check that. 10,000, yeah. The capacity is different than in vanilla, for example, but that's not enough to carry all of our levies. We have about 30,000-ish at max, so hopefully he'll upgrade his holdings and get more boats. But at least 10,000 troops that we can transport by boat is better than none. Have a new cardinal in the College of Cardinals. Good to know. So this war we've been called into, Bavaria's war, seems like he is not doing too well, despite the fact that he has no less than 4 kings on his side versus a single duke. I guess this guy is relatively strong for a duke. Is the worst borders of all time. Oh, and a siege just completed there, which has helped out somewhat with that. I guess we could go and help with this, it would be probably worth some prestige. There is an army from Upper Burgundy right here that we could go and fight. Alright, let's raise our personal levies and do that. Training grounds have finished construction. And I think 8,000 troops is going to be plenty for this battle. Plains, but I imagine we'll be crossing a river. Actually, I think we can avoid it. So let's actually not lead this battle ourselves, since we don't want to risk a premature death. Oh, apparently we're fighting anyway. I will remember this battle in its finest detail until the end of my days. God guided my sword into the hearts of a countless number of my foes, raising cheers and battle cries for my surrounding men as I cut a path through the enemy. My mastery of personal combat has come a long way. Apparently I'm not the only one who thinks so. So we have gotten back up to trained fighter, which fulfills our ambition. Now we can take the ambition to amass a fortune, so I guess we will. Okay, and we'll follow for one more battle. And I think we'll just disband the army and stop helping at this point. So that we can get back to making money. So I think my retinue is set to reinforce at full speed, and we're still making a quite decent amount of money, so we can definitely afford to build more retinue. So I think we will just build a couple more units of skirmish retinue. Don't want to go to completely zero on money, but that'll do for the moment. We're still making 14 gold, even reinforcing that additional retinue, so that's fine. We'll probably build a couple more units and build this up even further as soon as our treasury is increased, and we can afford it. And our truce with Bayern is expiring. So I would like to declare war on them. I think our vassal duchess here has a de jure claim on their capital. Thanks to whichever one. This duchy? Yeah, okay. So we can give her that. I kind of am worried to do it. She's already probably my most powerful vassal. And she's married to a double duke, so her heir is going to be even more powerful. Maybe we'll just let her do that herself. She's probably got the military strength to do it. We can turn our attention elsewhere. Like another battle for our side in this war. Countess of Anhalt has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this guy's sexual preferences. I don't think we care about that. He is going to be extremely happy with me for his entire life because I pressed his claim. So we'll keep it to ourselves. Whatever you want to get up to is okay by me. So, I guess probably the reason that our Merchant Republic is not making much money is partially due to the fact that there is a Merchant Republic in this area already, that they have built some trade posts apparently up in this area. So Utland is somewhere here, I think. Yeah, this guy. Under Denmark. I don't think there's really anything we can do about that. We can declare an embargo war on Denmark, but if we win that, it only gets rid of any trade posts they have in our land, and we only have the one coastal county, which doesn't even have a trade post in it. So I guess that would do nothing. We'll just have to let our vassals do what they can to compete and hopefully start making a bit more money. Oh, he's up to 4.8 gold given to me anyway, which is a little better. He was on 2 before. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I am burning up with fever. My nose is running and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it, so we become ill. Let's take that as a reminder to change to, let's say, family focus for the +1 health. We can hopefully not die. My nephew asked me for a fief of his own. And we will, of course, refuse. So it looks like Flanders won their subjugation war against Burgundy down here. Gained some land and made the borders in this area, if it was possible, even more messy. Monks from a nearby monastery have arrived bringing healing herbs and offering to help treat your illness. So we can take a 30% chance of not becoming ill, or becoming not ill, or we can refuse. Yeah, let's take the 30%. And we recovered. So that is good for us. You improved the Pope's opinion, which I appreciate, and our castle town finished building. And our daughter needs educating. So, I guess we'll use her for opinion. Very small chance that she actually inherits. This war is about to be over. I think Bayern gained this county. Good for them. We can, of course, declare our war on them right now, but I think we'll try and stay at peace for a little bit longer and indeed hold a summer fair and a feast. And then we'll probably declare a war at the start of next year, when our feast ends. I have a jihad for Maghreb. The most righteous Sunni caliph is deeply concerned with the straying people of the Sultanate of Maghreb. Okay. So that is here. Ah, these are Yazidi. Okay. So they're not going after a Christian kingdom. So we couldn't really participate in that even if we wanted to. Seems like that Aragonese revolt is still going on, unless that's a different revolt. It seems the revolt is winning. You've increased the Duchess's opinion, which is great. He's up to 100. We can move our Chancellor elsewhere. Ooh, we do have a very grumpy Duke here. What is he annoyed about? Usurp title? Raise levies? Title claimant? Foreigner? Ambitious? Envious? Well, I never. I guess we could just try and kill him. Since I don't think he is likely to get to a positive opinion, we'll just send our Chancellor there anyway, and otherwise ignore him since he's not actually in any factions, so... I had invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair, and the performance went well until one of the monkeys refused to ride on top of a pig. So we'll say serves him right. And I guess the Duchess appreciates that. Ooh, a big revolt going on in Denmark. At the lowering of crown authority there. Even if the church frowns upon jugglers and calls them gleemen, I enjoy their humorous and bawdy acts during the summer fair. I will gain the prestige for that. Peddlers are loading their wares and the merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers, strolling players, and the other entertainers are preparing to leave. The summer fair is over for this year. It was great fun while it lasted. Your mission to Zeitz has been a success. You improved the Duke's opinion to only -15. I've been corresponding regularly with my sister Hildeberg, and always make sure to see her whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world and family must stick together. Alright, that's good. We could hold a grand tournament as well, which is probably worth a few hundred prestige. So maybe we will. Though it's kind of expensive. Sure. Tournament begins soon. I hope this doesn't take precedence over our feast and put it off till next year. Though now that I think about it, it probably will if it lasts that long. Have a new pope. It's 3,000 gold. I guess we could ask him for money. We can afford to lose the piety. Thank you, Your Holiness. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. Unfortunately, this guy has been tragically wounded during the tournament. Most unfortunate. Very sorry to hear it. Okay, so apparently the Great Feast can run concurrently with the tournament. That's fine. This guy has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Congratulations to him. I guess he's a pretty strong martial character, so no great surprise. We can imprison Count Leopold the Terrible of Blankenburg. He's an impaler. I don't think we really want to do that. He's pretty happy with me. I don't really want to revoke his county or anything. The travelling dancers first danced for us, and while dancing to a fast and glad tune which made me want to dance, invited everyone to join them. I danced until I panted and my face was red. Then I had to sit down and rest for a while, watching the dancers and the courtiers having more fun than in a long time. Sure, we'll hire them for the feast. And we'll hire this conjurer. We'll hire the jongleurs. Although I was not triumphant in the many melees, I was good enough to be declared second. Wow, okay, so we gain 75 gold and 250 prestige. Which is great. Almost up to 5,000 prestige now. And this guy fought his way to 3rd place. Well done. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, duck, spices, etc, etc. We'll spend enough to satisfy everyone's hunger. And send out the invitations. This guy was also tragically wounded during the tournament, which is unfortunate. In your dream, you see a tall figure with a golden mask approach, coming closer and closer and closer. Then you are suddenly awakened by your servant. Wake up, we're here, are you okay? Wake up, stand up, there you go. You were dreaming. What was that? So we either gain piety or lose prestige, okay. The tournament is over for now, and it is time to bask in the glory, so everyone's opinion goes up by 10. And I am starting to think that my cousin Ursula might fancy me. No. No, no, no. Okay, let's appoint a new Chancellor. Since our previous Chancellor seems to have just died, we can appoint our vassal Duchess, which would be okay, I suppose. Yeah, we could appoint this Count and increase his opinion of us, or even our very grumpy Count. But I think we'll just appoint the better character. Send her to continue what her predecessor started. Okay, all the guests have arrived for the feast. And already you have improved his opinion. Well done. One of my newest personal servants is a diligent fellow, determined even. He always makes sure I do things on time, and it pays to have a servant like him. So we get efficient time until, for what, 6 years? Giving us diplomacy and stewardship. Great. The bishop spoke up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was, that we like each other better. And the conjurer was a success, and we gained prestige, and the Count is happy about it. Same with the jugglers. And we are going to dance and gain 15 prestige. And you increased his opinion again. So he's actually up to 50. Okay, another 15 prestige from dancing. Apparently we're very good at dancing. And the last of the guests has returned home, and everyone agreed it was the year's greatest feast. Gained 10 prestige, and everyone likes me. Okay, so that was pretty good. I think I will go ahead and build a few more retinue units. We'll just keep building skirmish, I think. At least for the moment. Up to about half of our retinue cap. See how our income looks while reinforcing these. Still 12, okay, so that's decent. And I think we can probably go ahead and declare our war on Bayern if we want to, or we could let her do it herself. It seems like she's not really inclined to. He's got 6,000 and Byron has only 4,000. I suppose we'll just go ahead and do it ourselves. We can probably win it pretty quickly. Do the de jure claim. Or I suppose if we declared a separate war, it might give her the opportunity to declare her own war if we destroyed his army. So let's check out the other duchies we could potentially press a claim for, like Tyrol. And we do have claimants, okay. So the current holder is an adult male, so unless any of these people have strong claims, and in fact you do have a strong claim, so I'll not even continue with that sentence because it's not relevant. We'll invite this guy. Okay, I'm going to set him a special interest. And we will go ahead and land him and press his claim probably in the next episode, but we're out of time for this one, so we will leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.